Okay, hello everyone. This is Baldur's Gate. I'm starting a new character called Fancyboy Stealalot because he's a thief and he is a bit fancy. So yeah, let's get moving.
Hello there.
Flydia. Oh, hello. Hey, have you seen my copy of the History of Halrua anywhere? You know I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just east of here and... Oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. Let's see if we can't find her book. But first, what's in this little shack?
Hello.
Shank. Oh, goody goody. I've gone and found ye first. You are the ward of Gorion, no doubt. I am. What can I do for you? Oh, our encounter shall be quite simple for you. Plainly put, I have made it my mission to end your life. Success will mean a little respect among my peers, so you see, you can do very little except die.
Hmm?
Parda. Fancyboy Stealalot, you cut yourself above the brow there. What is wrong, child? Something in your eyes tells me that something is very wrong indeed. Oh, Parda, there was a man in there. He smelled like the stables and he tried to kill me. It was horrible. Parda. Hurry then, child. Equip yourself at the inn and go join Gorion on the steps of the library. I had a sense something like this would happen.
What do you need?
Treppin. Flydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay there, beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got some plans for you.
Hey,
Jondalar. Hey there, Fancyboy Stealalot. I see you're up early this morning. Well, your father Gorion has asked me a strange favor. Seems he wants you to learn some fighting and asked me to be the teacher. So I hope you brought your staff with you. Hostile creatures have red circles around their feet. Left-clicking within the circle will direct you to attack me. You can switch weapons using the quick weapon icons. The weapon outlined in green is the current weapon. Attack with fists only, if you only wish to knock your opponents unconscious. You don't have to worry about that with me, so use your staff. Well, I'm holding my knife. If you have magical abilities, try casting a spell at me by left-clicking on the spell icon at the bottom of the screen. Left-clicking on one of these spells that come up and cast it on whichever target you want. I just hope you have an offensive spell memorized. During our fight, I'm going to spring a little surprise on you. Remember, you can press the spacebar at any time and pause the game. This will give you time to think, especially once my little surprise comes up. Are you ready? Good. You did good, kid, especially after Eric started firing those arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. You should go talk to the Gate Warden if you want some experience in fighting with a group of people. You can find him just south of here. Out there it can be pretty important to know how to fight with allies at your side. Revor, I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this building yesterday already. Hop to it, get in there! Despite my high strength, it's still really hard to hit these things, apparently. Revor. Ah yes, kill them like the rats they are. A glorious battle unlike any this world has ever seen. Here's 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place. Hole. Hey kid, I woke up late this morning and left my sword in the barracks before going on duty. If you want to get it for me, then it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the Gate Warden catches me without it. You'll also find an antidote there. I think Drepa needs one for old Nessa.
Our rules are very strict.
Gate Warden. Soon be gone, will ye? Aye, Gorion asked me to teach you a wit about the finer arts of mass combat before you leave. Can I pique your interest in it with it, Fancyboy Stealalot? Yes, Gate Warden, I would appreciate that. Good then, child. 'Tis one thing to maintain control of yourself in the heat of battle, but 'tis quite another to maintain one's authority over a group. I've asked old the illusionist to run through a few simulations for ye down in the storage cellars. Just follow me this way and I'll unlock the door for ye. Ob. Fancyboy Stealalot, the Gate Warden, asked me to prepare a little going-away party for you. A bit of mass combat practice is in order, I believe. Well, I'll make it real simple for you. Canderous, Mordain, Arcanus, Deader, and Osprey are going to join your party. You'll have complete control over them, same as you will with anyone else who might join you in your coming travels. Once they've all joined your party, I'm going to summon in several illusions of common monsters you might encounter outside the safety of this keep. These illusions will attack the party, and it will be up to you to issue the necessary orders to dispose of them. Remember, these creatures are illusions, and they won't be able to hurt you. Try your best to kill them, however, because in the real world, pain, harm, and even death are far more real. Some of your comrades will have magic items such as potions and wands. You'll have to equip these in the quick slots of the characters who have them. Some of them also have spells. You can cast these during the battle. Remember, even rogues and warriors can benefit from a good understanding of these more arcane forms of combat. Every so often I will ask if you've had enough. If you have, then I shall teleport you back outside. If you wish to continue practicing, however, then I shall create some more illusions for you to fight. Are you ready then? Good. Here we go.
Yes, friend?
I'm just going to use this as a chance to practice my lockpicking. Have you had enough yet? If you're ready to go, I'll teleport you back outside. Otherwise, you better be ready for more fighting. I think I've had enough. Just take me outside. Okay then. Once I teleport you outside, you're not going to be able to get back in here again. This is for your own protection, as the illusions I use can sometimes be dangerous. Well, which is it? Are they dangerous or not? 'Cause earlier you said they weren't.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Oh there, you're Gorian's little whelp, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me. And what business is that of yours? I'll make it my business if and I please. Just thought I'd have a look at you for myself before I put the blade in your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm going to use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show 'em. Thanks for the free dagger.
Something on your mind?
Karen, I heard shouting, Fancyboy, Stealalot. Are you all right? He's dead, whoever he was. He lunged at me with a knife. Oh, Karen, what's happening in this place? It's not this place, child. It's you they're after. Gorian is waiting on the steps to the central library and wants you to go to him as soon as you've bought what you need at the inn. Oh, Fancyboy Stealalot, I have been your tutor for so many years, and only in this moment have I come to doubt that my teachings have been enough. Go to Gorian, child. It is safe for you here no longer. let's get Hull's sword and that potion, and then we'll practice lockpicking in here. I know we can't steal anything because these guards will take all our gold or ruin us if we try to steal. For some reason they're fine with us practicing our lockpicking skills. Whoops, I forgot to ask for a job from that guy. Fuller has work for us, but we have to ask him for it. He won't just give it to us.
I should have joined the army.
Ugh, what a meat-filled night. That Hull is just too much. Poor sap had to go man the gate this morning, too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you, anyways? Yeah, the mead would explain why Hull forgot to put his sword on this morning. He sent me to fetch it for him. Sure. Should be in the chest over against the right wall there. I was just wondering if you had any errands I could run. Errands? Yeah, actually. I need a quarrel of crossbow bolts. If you could get some off Winthrop in the end, I'll reimburse you. Oh, very well. There'll be a few coins in it for you, too, so you can stop giving me that look. We'll go to the inn in a second. Let's return those items before we go in there so we get a little extra gold. My book! Oh, you remind me of Gorion when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, I know, but he says it's a toil of love, a toil of destiny, even. You must be a very special child indeed to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe Winthrop will give you a little something for it. Flydia says, Now what was I doing again? Drippin'. Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it, though, her being sick and all. I need to get her one of them potions of antidote off of Hull. He stayed up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to man the gates early this morning, so I bet he's got a few of 'em lying around somewheres. Heh, you're a wonder, you are. Stick with me and we'll go far. Well, okay, stick with me and we'll probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, would we? Good thing you ain't wearing none of that metal armor, though, as I hear them bandits out there would just as soon kill you as look at you to give it off your back. I just hope this whole iron crisis business is wrapped up soon. to the inn. I just remembered there's one more place we didn't stop outside. So we'll talk to Firebead, because he has a quest for us. It's outside. We'll do that, and then we'll go get the items from the healer.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Firebead Elvenhair says, "Ah yes, I'm back within the hollowed halls of Candlecape. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Baragost was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Gorion's ward, aren't you? You have come into your own, if you would permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identify scroll with Tethtaril in the inner grounds. He should be done examining it by now. If you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful."
No time to chit-chat.
Nobleman. "Step up to the heat, young one. You'll need a good fire to warm the chill stares of these monks. Most inhospitable they are. Isn't that so, lovely?" "Oh yes, darling. They are most standoffish." "They lead a somewhat cloistered life here, so they are unaccustomed to many visitors. You are perhaps a bit colorful compared to what they are used to." "Colorful? Dear, perhaps we should dress a little more plainly to fit in." "It's worth a try, my dear. Although our clothes may only be the half of it, they certainly couldn't react any worse than they have. I thank you for the suggestion, Fancyboy Stealalot, and for putting it tactfully. Good eve to you." Well, let's head upstairs. I'm pretty sure there's a few more things we can steal up there before we talk to Winthrop.
Don't touch me. I might catch something.
Nobleman. "Yes, might I help you?" "My apologies. I have been knee-deep in the tomes of the keep all day, and I am in quite the fog as a result." "Oh, indeed! Such a wondrous depository it is. I have returned on many an occasion, much to my banker's dismay, and I have not even scratched the surface of the collection here. Would that it were so for all my brethren. I fear many come to the keep merely to proclaim that they did. I suppose it makes them appear more intelligent, though simple quizzing places the majority of them securely above the chimp level. I'm sorry I tend to ramble. Good eve to you." "Yes, please. This star sapphire is worth quite a lot of money."
Away with you, beggar.
Nobleman. What? I certainly hope there's an explanation for this intrusion. Explain yourself. A simple mistake and no cause for excitement, so watch your words or I'll be forced to feed them to you. Nah, we probably shouldn't say that, should we? How about just getting to know the neighbors? Who might you be? My name is Quincy. Beyond that is my own business and none of your concern. Leave, lest I report this intrusion to the guard.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Well, don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee, as per Candlekeep's custom, don't you know? Well, we've known this guy for a while, so we know he's just joking around. You always were the big kiddo, Winthrop. That gets funnier nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Oh, just having a bit of fun with ye, my friend. Them monks may be walking around with poles in their nethers, but you know you are always welcome here in my sight. Garayan did well by you, he did. So is there anything I can do for ye? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what do you have? Let's buy those crossbow bolts and sell some stuff. A nice bit of gold to start out with. If we come through here, we should be able to find Tethtaril.
The worm shall wander the earth, and such a pestilence will follow in his wake that all that know of his passing.
Our divine lords will walk alongside us as he dwells. So saith the great Alaundo.
So saith the wise Alondo. When conflict sweeps across the dales,
When shadows
the
descend upon
greatnesses
the
of the
lands,
north shall descend
our
with fire
divine
and
lords will walk
fury.
alongside us as equals. So saith the great Alaundo.
Why, those guys must be fun to have a conversation with. Always talking over each other. Always singing over each other.
Greetings, young one.
Tethtaril. Firebeard has sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well. Return this scroll to him, but then you must hurry and speak with Garayan. He is waiting for you on the steps of the central library. I assure you, child, it is a matter of greatest urgency.
Hey, it's me, Imoen.
She's chasing us. Oh, never mind, she gave up.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Priest of Ogma. So, are you sick? You look rather healthy to me, but you can never tell. Do you need any potions or such things? Yes, that would be nice of you. All right then, take this potion. And if no one's looking, we can get something out of here too. We just have to wait for that reader to move. Or he'll report us to the guards and we'll lose all that gold we made.
No, excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Okay, we'll save real quick. Yay, no one noticed. I'm not talking to most of the guys in the green robes because they're all just tutorial related characters. They'll just give you information about the mechanics of the game. Oh, I already forgot what this guy's voice sounds like. I'm glad to see that age has not hardened your heart towards an old man such as myself. I'll take all of your identify scrolls. I have a great use for those types of scrolls. Here, allow me to cast a little spell on you. It will protect you from any evil you might meet tonight. Well, that's cool and all, but I'm pretty sure I have plot armor in the prologue. Let's look at our journal and see if there's anything I forgot about. Oh yes, I need to return Hull's sword and give Fuller the crossbow bolts. Definitely a fan of being able to zoom in and out this much. Makes it a lot easier to navigate this world, because it is pretty dang big. Ah, thanks, kid. I hear tell you might be leaving this place soon. Watch your back out there, okay? Here, let me give you this dagger. My father killed a hobgoblin with it once, many years ago. Stabbed him right in the back, he did. It ain't no broadsword, but it'll do in a pinch. Now take care of yourself. Now, the interesting thing about that dialogue is that if your charisma's low, he just doesn't like you. Like, even if it's like 12, it's still not enough for him to like you. And he won't even offer you a dagger. He just pretty much treats you like crap. In fact, everyone kind of does if you're not really high charisma. Which, yeah, I know that makes sense, but it's just an interesting level of detail that they put in the game. Seriously, that spell already wore off. I wonder if I was supposed to get that before I went into those two huts. I guess it would have been useful for that, but they barely injured me, so it wasn't really that big of a deal.
Hey, it's me, Emoen.
Imoen, I'm surprised that stuffy old Gorion let you away from your studies and chores. That old fiddle-faddle. I snuck off too. Old Puffguts Winthrop was looking for me, but I've got all day to do his chores. You have time for a story today? No, I can tell you don't. What you been up to? I'm afraid I cannot chat today, little one. My foster father wishes me to prepare for a journey, but will not say where. Little one? I'm not much younger than you, though. You sure got tall fast. Relatively, anyway. A journey, eh? I never get to travel. Wish I could go with ya. Yep, I really wish I could. Yes, sir, really do. All right, I get the message. I'll ask if you can go with us. Oh, don't be silly. Orion would never even let you finish the sentence, especially after what that letter of his said. Did I say that? No, of course I didn't. Never saw no letter. Nope. I'll just get back to work now. You had better go. Orion is waiting. Ugh, thanks, kiddo. Orion didn't bring you up half bad, did he? You're lucky to have grown up here in Candlekeep, to be honest. Sometimes I think the world outside these gates has gone mad, with all this fighting over iron shortages and all. And Baldur's Gate will be at war before the season's out. Mark my words. Anyway, I'm on duty here. Here's 20 gold pieces for saving my skin from the chief. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a way to figure out what this dagger is yet. I'll have to find an identify scroll and someone who can identify it, or I guess have someone in another town identify it. because until then I can't really gain the benefits from it, but it's clear that it's something special, just based on the blue color around it. Unless the priest up here has some way for me to identify it. I don't know, maybe he does.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Priest of Ugma, I am pleased to see that you have taken time to pay tribute to wise Ugma. I was wondering what you had to offer at this Temple of Wisdom. Hey, he does have an identify. Let's use it. Alright. Looks like it's a slightly better dagger. Let's see, was that everything that I needed to do before I talked to my adoptive father? Yep, we only have one important event. Find Gorion. Gorion, my foster father, has informed me that we must immediately leave Candlekeep and set out on a journey. He has given me some gold, and I must purchase supplies for the road, including weapons and armor. Oh, I guess I should go get some armor then. Since I do have 1,000 gold, I can probably afford it. Maybe we'll get a short bow too, since I did pick that as my other weapon skill. It looks like it would be worth it to get some studded leather armor as well. I I know I have the option to steal, but I'm fairly certain I would not be able to do it without getting my butt handed to me by the local guards. I don't know why it just made me buy the leather armor. I clicked on the studded leather armor, didn't I? There we go. I'm just going to drop this staff. I know I don't need it and I can't sell it for anything. Alright, let's go see my daddy.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
Gorion. This is very unnerving, I know, but you must trust me. It is very important that you pack your possessions so that we may leave Candlekeep immediately. Hurry, for there is no time to tarry. The keep is well protected, but not invulnerable. Please, father, tell me where we will be going. Alas, I cannot, for I have not truly decided yet. All that is certain is that we will be far safer on the move. Perhaps the woods might offer some secluded security, or perhaps the city of Baldur's Gate will offer cover amidst its teeming throngs of people. I do not know where we shall end up, but I have a few friends here and there. I will think on this. What could possibly harm us here? This place is a fortress and guarded beyond measure. Candlekeep is indeed a formidable obstacle for ne'er-do-wells, but it is not insurmountable. No matter how thick the mesh, at least one mosquito always finds its way through. No, my child, we must leave as soon as possible for our safety, and for that of our friends here. I'm ready to go right now.
Listen carefully.
And we're off.
If you ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I will explain everything as soon as there is time.
Hey, that's not the voice I chose for him.
Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Get out of here!
Here we really get to see what the mages are capable of.
awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Hey, it's me, Emoen.
Sorry, I followed ya, but I never get out of Candlekeep, and these monks are such a bore. Never any decent coin in their pockets, neither. I saw Gorion, and I'm so sorry. Kind of figured something bad might happen to you out here. How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. I accidentally read a letter on his desk the other day. Can't remember exactly what it said, but he might still have... It might be on his body. Anyway, I'm not going to let you wander around here all alone. Never let a friend down, no sir. Stick with you until you say otherwise, I will. Well, besides the letter, I know there's some pretty good gear up here where the battle just happened, so we're definitely going to go back to the scene of the crime. I'm surprised I only made it that far away and they didn't bother to keep looking for me. Gorion's scroll reads, "My friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write, but time is short and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. We have, perhaps, been a touch too sheltering to this point. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not in good conscience let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeep this very night, if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and a party is stronger than an individual in all respects. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jaheira and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends, and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E.
How tedious all this becomes.
Apparently my guy's bored already. Hey, a flame dance ring. See, I could have gotten free leather armor, but I knew the studded armor was better than what I was going to find out here. Oh, I thought the flame dance ring had some kind of spell on it, but it doesn't look like it does. At least there's nothing indicating that right now. Wait, is the studded leather armor reducing my dexterity? That's strange. I thought it was supposed to be light. No, I'm just getting a weird -4 to dexterity for some reason. I thought light armor was supposed to be good for my character. Oh well, it's better to have some armor, I guess. Well, I can't say that I fully understand the armor class system, but I'm sure I'll learn along the way. Well, I think we'll call it good for now. I've gotten through the prologue portion of the game, and I will play some more in the future. Please let me know if you guys like this or want me to do more of this game or any other. And feel free to like and subscribe. Have a good day.